My boyfriend has always liked weird foods, but recently he has been eating raw cloves of garlic. Literally, and his glaricky aura is defiantly not giving off hot and sexy vibes, so I told him that he either drops the cloves or I'm dropping him. Throwaway because I don't want him to find this, but I'm honestly at my wit's end here. I, 23F, have been dating my boyfriend Jake, 24M, for 4 years. I'd say we're a happy couple overall, but lately this argument has come up that's divided us. He's always had unique tastes. Cereal with orange juice instead of milk, mayo and butter sandwiches, and raw onions have been the worst culprits. I've put up with these. We all have our quirks, right? Well, 2 weeks ago he started eating garlic as his midnight snack. Raw cloves of garlic. I can't share a drink with him without it reeking of garlic somehow. And kissing him? It's like shoving a clove straight in your mouth. He swears he's only eating them because he didn't want them to go to waste and that he would stop once he finished the head of garlic, but just when I finally thought it was over, I caught him sneaking a second one into the kitchen last night when he thought I was asleep. I confronted him about his secret grocery trip this morning and he got really defensive and denied it. I'm trying not to be a nag here, but it's really wearing on me. The garlicky aura surrounding him makes me want to avoid him at all costs. But I don't want to do that because he's my boyfriend. Am I a jerk for giving him an ultimatum of no more eating garlic? Added for context, his diet seems healthy overall and he goes to the gym a lot. He had a doctor's appointment not long ago and I don't think anything came up. But I can ask him to go again. Sorry if the title is confusing, I just feel bad because I did give him an ultimatum this morning which I know isn't good. I really love him and don't want to break up, but I just don't know what to do. He hasn't come back since this morning. Update 1. Thank you all for your advice yesterday. It gave me a lot to think about. As it turns out, some of your comments ended up being spot on. Yesterday evening, I tried texting him about seeing a doctor like you guys suggested. He never replied. I guess he still has me muted. I spent the night tossing and turning. I kept going over what I was going to say to him when he got home. Not that it mattered, because he didn't come back last night. That worried me, so this morning I checked his location. He stopped sharing it with me through his phone, but I guess he forgot I can still see it on Snapchat. It showed him about 30 minutes away at some house off a random back road. I was pretty confused and honestly panicked. All his friends that I know of live in the city. I tried to call him again and was sent to voicemail, so I drove over there to see what was up. When I got to the house, I noticed a woman about my age gardening in the front yard. I was pretty upset already, so I flat out asked her if she had seen my partner. She seemed surprised and asked if I meant Jake. She invited me inside and there he was. Apparently, she's into gardening and they met at her stand last fall when he went to stock up on onions at our local farmer's market. They hit it off and have been seeing each other for the past 6 months, and made it official back when his busy season started. She said lately she's been giving Jake the garlic she grew last summer since it's going to go bad soon. That's why he was so insistent on eating it by himself instead of cooking it into a shared dish like normal, and why he's been eating onions like an apple instead of letting me use them on my sandwiches. He didn't want to give me her presents because, in his own words, she grew it with love for me and if you ate them you would have known? At that point I saw red, so I just left. Since then Jake's been blowing up my phone about how we can fix this and that he won't do it again, but I'm so over it at this point. Just when I thought my life couldn't get any worse, while I was moving his stuff to the curb I found his stash of garlic. Shoved in the back of his closet was 1 pound of garlic in a Home Depot bucket along with letters she had written him. I'm keeping the garlic. Don't think we can ever come back from his cheating, but I'm going to at least get some good meals out of this terrible situation. Please send me your favorite recipes to use the garlic in. I need a distraction to keep my mind off of everything. Update 2 in comments. All these comments made me think about how this must have been for the farmer, so much so that I reached out to her today. I might have drunkenly found her on Insta the night Jake dumped me. Not my proudest moment. I can see what he saw in her. She's sweet as can be and was apparently just as blindsided by his cheating as I was. We got to talking, and she even offered to help with my goodbye garlic dinner that I've been planning for this weekend using some of the recipes I've seen. I'm honestly a bit nervous to be face to face with her just because of how much this whole thing has hurt me, but I might take her up on it.